Swallow This is a joint exhibition with Lara, Chahine, and Reem Falaknaz. It's running until the 15th of April 2022. It spans digital media and photography, and it's largely about women's bodies. This exhibition is basically about how natural things about women's bodies are deemed pathological. And so like normal sort of milestones in a woman's life there's like a microscope on them, and they're very harshly judged. And I think you can see that across the region, no matter where you are.
But realizing how Reem and I's work plays off of each other, I think is brilliant. And I think how our work complements each other is, one, on a visual sense. Although she is a very talented photographer, I think for this, her digital media, visual, research-based work, I think adds a very nice, like, post-internet feel paired with the photography, which is usually more classic and traditional, and getting that conversation going quite literally as part of the exhibit. It wasn't a specific moment where I had this idea for the project. It was more of a thought and a feeling that was always with me since I became a woman, and since society made me kind of aware to the pressures that I had to be under, and these expectations that I had to live up to. I felt like this was the project I wanted to do because no one was talking about it. And every time I would sit with my girlfriends, this was the main conversation at hand, where it was us discussing waxing situations, or the pressure that our moms were putting us under, or what type of diet we're on this time, or how we're gonna straighten our hair before we go to the party. So all of these confounding factors was stressful. I had a lot of conversations on Instagram. So all of these online convos kind of allowed me to document what was being said, and realizing that all of these women had their own story, but very similar themes in terms of like pressure of the face, pressure of the body, pressure and different social settings, what you're supposed to wear, what you're not supposed to say, what you can do. And we all experience the same things. So a lot of the process throughout the project was me experimenting with myself, experimenting with others. And I think throughout it, I realized that because the topic felt so absurd to me, that these standards are so exaggerated, that I wanted the images to reflect that in a way, so that you feel that this isn't something that should be taken so seriously. So kind of having that contradiction. Also having the freedom with the people I was photographing, and having that open collaboration, I guess, was playful in and of itself, because it was a very liberating experience to be photographing these women who necessarily didn't think they were beautiful. So a part of the process as well was kind of, how do I show this person without necessarily showing their face? It's a fragile topic, I feel. So I think when I showed my images first to at least my environment in Lebanon, I got a very positive response. I hope I get a similar reaction from this exhibit. And even if I get a bad reaction, I think as long as the conversation starts going and at least one person relates to it in a way that is positive, that's all I ever really wanted.